Today we're going to be talking about the Show Hide button in Microsoft Word.
What's that?
It's a backwards P looking button that's found on the Home tab of Microsoft Word.
Well, why don't you just call it a backward P button?
Because that's not what Microsoft calls it.
Who cares what they call it? It's a backward P.
You're a backward P. Get back to work.
Fine.
Occasionally, for troubleshooting or formatting purposes, you will want to know how to use the Show Hide icon in Microsoft Word. In the paragraph section of the Home tab is the icon that enables you to display all the non-printing characters in your document. Non-printing characters is Word's term for anything that takes up space or has a formatting function but does not appear on the printed page. Things like spaces, tabs, paragraph breaks, etc. Even if you prefer to work most of the time without seeing them, you should know how to display them and what they mean. If you hover your mouse over the icon, like this, the screen tip says Show Hide. Click the button once and it displays all of the non-printing characters in your document, like this. So what do all these marks represent? Well, I will use this test document to show you. First off, paragraph marks. The paragraph mark, or pilcrow, represents a paragraph break. You should see one at the end of each paragraph. Ordinarily, you should not see one anywhere else. Line breaks. A line break is a right angle arrow pointing to the left. It's inserted by pressing the Shift plus Enter key on your keyboard. You can use a line break to start a new line without starting a new paragraph. Then there are pagination breaks, page breaks, column breaks, section breaks. So we'll scroll down here. Here you go. A page break is a marker in the Word document that tells the document interpreter that the content which follows is part of a new page. A page break causes a form feed when printing, which just means that it forces the printer to eject the current page and continue printing at the top of another. There are some space characters. Most fonts include a core font, which is a small dot representing a space, like you see here. Be sure you don't have space characters where they are not needed. As you see here, there's 2 in between each of these words. You certainly don't need that. A degree symbol represents a non-breaking space. A degree symbol is right down here, in between the October and the 5 and the comma and the 2012. You make the degree symbol by holding the Control, Shift, and Space bar down at the same time. You can use this symbol to prevent words or a date from being separated at the end of a line. For instance, if I remove the degree symbol right here between October and 5 and replace it with just a space, you see what happens? It goes up to that end of the line there, and it separates your October 5th, 2012. But if you have the degree symbol in there, why then it keeps it all together. Tabs are represented by an arrow pointing to the right. Each time you see an arrow pointing to the right, that means that the Tab key has been pressed. And finally, cell markers. In tables, you will see one additional character, the cell marker, which is right there. And there you have it. This was by no means a comprehensive discussion of all the options displayed using the Show Hide icon, but should give a foundation from which to explore. Thank you.